Circular time shift property. See the statement of this property. If DFT of the sequence, discrete time sequence x of n, if you are indicating as a x of k, so it means x of n is a discrete time sequence. If you calculate DFT for that, that one we are going to write it as x of k. So now see the statement of nothing but the title of the topic, circular time shift. So we are shifting the sequence x of n. What we are shifting? We are shifting the time of the sequence x of n circularly. So the sequence x of n has time is indicated by n. This n is shifted circularly, so that one we are going to write it as x of n minus m. So it means x of n minus m of capital N indicates that the sequence x of n is shifted circularly of period n by m samples. So once again I'll repeat, uh, x of n minus m of n indicates that the sequence x of n is shifted by m samples by circularly of length n. Okay. If it is so, then if we calculate a DFT for this circularly shifted signal, then what will be the DFT for that? So the DFT for that is W of n to the power km multiplied by x of k. So the value of k lies between 0 to n minus 1. So this is the statement of circular time shift property. So let's see the proof for this one. First I am going to write the DFT pair, that is x of n has n point DFT pair x of k. So from the definition of inverse DFT, so I'm going to use definition of IDFT, that is inverse DFT. We can write x of n equal to 1 by n summation k equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of k multiplied by w of n to the power minus kn. Okay. So if it is so, in this case, wherever n is there, replace n by n minus m in above equation. What happens? So x of n in n, I replace it by n minus m. So it becomes x of n minus m in the LHS side. Similarly, here RHS 1 by n as it is, summation over the limits k equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of k w of n power term minus k is there as it is, but n is replaced by n minus m. Okay. So for the simplification, 1 by n summation over the limits k equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of k. I am going to separate these power terms, that is w of n to the power minus k into n minus kn minus into minus plus, so that is km. Okay. So rearrange the terms, index k is there, here k is there, here k is there. Okay. X of n minus m, that is equal to 1 by n. I will take it outside. Summation over the limits k equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of k w of n to the power km. This one I have taken outside. W of n to the power minus kn I have taken the outside. Now see, next step is x of n minus m of period length, nothing but circularly it is shifted by length. Period is n, that is equal to 1 by n over the limits k equal to 0 to n minus 1. uh, Same thing I written here. So nothing but what this indicates, see, observe the you can compare this entire equation with the IDFT definition. So first I will observe the definition of IDFT. X of n equal to 1 by n summation over the limits k equal to 0 to n minus 1. Okay. X of k multiplied by w of n to the power minus k n. I am going to write it as equation 1. See, observe, this indicates that x of n is the IDFT of x of k. So this indicates what? X of n is the IDFT of x of k. Similarly, this equation, this one I'm going to write it as equation number 2. Now compare equation 1 and 2. So what this indicates, everything is same. The term which is present nothing but, so x of n minus m, this indicates that it is the IDFT of the term which is present inside the square bracket. So we can write, by comparing 1 and 2, we can write x of n minus m, that is equal to IDFT of what? X of k multiplied by wn to the power km. So if you are writing in terms of if it is the x of n minus m is the IDFT of this one, if you calculate DFT for this one, so take DFT, apply DFT for both sides, DFT of x of n minus m of n is equal to DFT and IDFT get cancels, left with what? X of k multiplied by Wn to the power km. This is the circular time shift property. So next is circular frequency shift property. Okay, circular frequency shift. See the statement of this property. The statement of circular frequency shift is if DFT of x of n is represented as x of k, then see what is the title of the topic? Circular frequency shift. So what we are shifting here? Frequency component we are shifting here. Frequency component is indicated by k. Okay, time domain is indicated by n. In the previous property, circular time shift is there, so n is shifted there. In this case, circular frequency shift means we have to shift the value of k. Hence, if it is the DFT pair is represented as DFT of x of n equal to x of k, then frequency shift means we have to shift the k value. Hence, x of k minus l of n, then that is equal to DFT of vice versa. It is the vice versa. DFT of w of n to the power minus ln multiplied by x of n. So this one you have to prove. So the meaning of this property we can write the multiplication of this sequence, x of n with complex exponential sequence. It is complex exponential sequence. It is w of n to the power minus ln is equivalent to the circular shift of DFT is what? X of k. The circular shift of DFT x of k by L units in frequency domain. So this is dual of circular time shift property. So let's see. First, I will write the DFT pair, that is x of n has n point DFT x of k. Then I am going to use a definition of DFT. X of k equal to summation over the limits n equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of n multiplied by Wn to the power kn. So here, as per the statement of this property, x of k minus l we want. So because of that reason, I'm going to replace k by k minus l. So in the definition of DFT, so what happens? If this k is replaced by k minus l, hence it becomes x of k minus l is equal to summation over limits n equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of n as it is Wn to the power k, wherever k is there, that is replaced by k minus l. So this k is replaced by k minus l multiplied by n. Okay, fine. Next step is separating this term. The remaining term as it is. So k into n, kn multiplied by Wn to the power minus l into n minus ln. So next is x of k minus l is equal to summation over the limits n equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of n. I will take this inside the bracket. This one I will take it outside. So in order to compare with the definition of DFT, x of n multiplied by w of n to the power minus ln. So write it as equation number 2. Now this one equation 1. So here x of k is what? X of k is the DFT of x of n. See, observe the terms here. Summation over the limits n equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of n multiplied by Wn to the power kn is there. So this is nothing but, if you calculate DFT for x of n, that is indicated as x of k, it is a definition. Okay, now compare with this equation number 2, this equation 1 and equation 2, compare these two things. So the term which are present inside the square bracket, if you calculate DFT for this one, we are getting x of k minus l. Hence we can write x of k minus l of n is equal to this much. Okay, so DFT of x of n, Wn w of n to the power minus ln is equal to x of k minus l of n. This is a circular frequency shift property.